Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, Siriana Tarot. This is going to be a reading for my dearest Taurus out there. Taurus, these are going to be your Cancer full moon predictions. Now, this full moon is taking place on the 29th or 30th of December, depending on where you are in the world. The moon represents our emotions and what makes us feel safe and secure. It also represents our ability to nurture ourselves and take care of our emotional needs. When it's in Cancer, the moon returns to its favorite spot in the sky and can express its power to the fullest. Cancer is the fourth sign of the zodiac, and 2020 was a 4-year, representing the home, the heart of who we are, and feeling at home within ourselves. Chiron is also very active under this full moon, also reminding us that we don't have to prove ourselves to anyone. We don't need to try to fix things or hold the weight of the world on our shoulders. We need to ask ourselves, where are we overextending or overreaching, or where might we be trying too hard? These areas can tell us about our insecurities. But the Cancer full moon also forms a harmonious angle to Uranus, indicating that we will receive rewards for our efforts, see how far we've come and what we've achieved. This full moon lights the path for 2021 and calls for us all to let go of what's weighing us down. Let's let this full moon soothe and free us and guide us home where all is safe and sound. All right, Taurus, so I'm just going to ask that you guys like this video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Also, check out the description box for ways that you can get a private reading, or you can get your hands on the decks that I'm using. So let's go ahead and see, Taurus, what messages Spirit has for you for this full moon in Cancer. Okay, messages for Taurus, please, for this full moon in Cancer. All right, so we have the Three of Swords, okay? We have the Two of Wands. Wow, we have the Hierophant. We have the Ten of Swords. We have the Sun in reverse. We have the Eight of Wands. Okay, and we have the Knight of Wands in reverse. Okay, overall energy, Taurus, we have the moon. So this for me as a reader is Pisces or Cancerian energy that you may be connected to. But the moon in reverse is telling me that whatever difficulties, fears, illusions are really coming to an end. You're going to be getting clarity. You're going to be seeing things clearly where once you weren't, or you weren't able to. Judgment card. This is Scorpionic energy. This could also be Aries energy. But the Judgment card here is really about up-leveling. This is about making a major decision. For some of you, it may be about second chances. We have the Seven of Wands. This is also something that you've been fighting for, Taurus. Something that you've really been working hard towards. You've really sort of beat out the competition. But again, what I see in this card is we're really illuminating someone or something here. And I feel like, you know, your efforts are going to be rewarded here. We have the Ace of Wands. This is telling me that divine timing was at work here. So any delays and frustrations that you may have experienced, now this can be on your spiritual path, this can be at work, this can be in relationships, that this Ace of Wands in reverse is telling me that the timing wasn't right, okay? We have Justice in reverse. There may have been things that are unfair, but justice and, you know, karma and Spirit want you to know that everything will be equaled out. Everything will come into balance. We have the Star. This is about really trusting your intuition. There's something here that needs to be healed, that is being healed. There's something here that may have kept you stuck. It could be with a Cancerian person, an Aquarius, again, or a Pisces energy coming through here. All right, so Taurus, let's go ahead and see how this plays out in your reading. You guys right now are represented by the Three of Swords. Some of you guys are feeling heartbreak and sadness, okay? It could be over the loss of a loved one. It could be that there was a separation. It could be finding out that you were in a third-party situation, or it could be there was a relationship where somebody just sort of walked away, or somebody didn't want to put any more energy into it. But what's interesting, Taurus, is in your surroundings, we have the Two of Wands, okay? Fire energy, and lots of fire energy coming towards you. Again, you could have fire in your chart, Aries, Leo, Sag, or you could be connected to this. But the Two of Wands is an energy of partnership. And I feel like what we're seeing here is there's a real need. There's a need for you. You know, this is a card of patience and planning. This is a card of, you know, this is a card, this can be, you know, this can be a beautiful partnership here, but I feel like you're not able to see past whatever this heartbreak and this sadness is. Taurus, you guys are being blocked by your own energy, okay? The Hierophant card. So I feel like, you know, and I don't want you to take this the wrong way, but Taurus, I feel like there's a need for you to get out of your own way, because I feel like there's some sort of sadness here. It may be something that you're projecting from the past, or it could be something that you're really holding on to about this situation. But I feel like what you can't see is that there is something really beautiful. There's some sort of beautiful partnership. There's some sort of balance in your surroundings. But you can't see that because you're too focused on the details, or maybe you were too focused on what this loss means for you. Now, I know that sounds terrible, because I'm not saying, and we get confirmation from that with the dog barking, but I'm not saying that it's like not feel these feelings, or that this heartbreak and the sadness isn't real, but I'm getting there's a need to detach from it. There's a need to trust in the process. And I feel like there's a need to sort of step back and see the bigger picture. Okay, because what I'm seeing here is this person, his heart chakra is completely open. He's in alignment. He's strong. You know, he has, you know, whether it's your connection with spirit, or it's somebody in the 3D, or your angels and your guides, he has someone or something to rely on that's giving him strength and stability here. Okay, and the Hierophant card is like, you know, it could be that, you know, it could be that there are differences between you and someone, whether it's an age difference, cultural difference, racial differences, you know, backgrounds, religious beliefs, whatever it might be. It's time to sort of release that, and it's time to see how, you know, you can come together, or you can achieve balance, because I do see that there is this possibility here. Okay, I really do. The Hierophant card, though, if it's not your energy, it may be somebody else's energy that's blocking you. You know, somebody that just can't get over the fact that you are very different, or that there's something taboo that might be sort of blocking this if it's a romantic situation, or maybe even it's a job opportunity or something along those lines. Now, at the foundation of this situation, we have the Ten of Swords. There's some sort of ending. I do feel like you're feeling betrayed here, Taurus. I do feel like you're feeling like somebody stabbed you in the back. It could be a person, it could be a coworker, it could be a job. You could feel like also, I'm getting like spirit or God or the universe has really abandoned you, okay? Has really abandoned you. Why I'm saying that too, we get the Sun card in reverse, because there's something that really gave you a lot of hope. There's something that made you very, very happy, but it didn't work out the way that you wanted to, or maybe it didn't lead to a higher level of commitment, or maybe, you know, you feel betrayed by this person. So even it's like your memories of the past here are a little bit tainted. The Sun card in reverse, though, is really kind of touching on this Two of Wands energy, because what I'm getting is that there is a need to sort of shift your focus here. And it doesn't, when I say that, it's not about sweeping your feelings under the rug. It's not about pretending that whatever this ending or this sadness or this hurt didn't take place, but it's about like really trying to detach yourself from a disempowering story and recognize that there is co-creation around you, like whether this is through spirit and your angels and your guides, or there's somebody very real and present, you know, in the 3D here, who does want to that does want to partner with you, or that does want to co-create with you. Okay, and there's like a need here, Taurus, to get out of your own way. I know that sounds kind of harsh, but these are the messages that I'm getting. What's coming in from above is this need to recognize that you can manifest what it is you want. Right now, you are a powerhouse. And that's why I'm getting like, get out of your own way, because pay attention to what you're thinking about. Pay attention to how you're talking to yourself, because Spirit's saying that you can have what it is that you want. But you need to recognize that within, and you need to move out of any sort of I don't deserve this, or any sort of scarcity complex, because right now, and especially with this full moon in Cancer, Taurus, you're being gifted an opportunity to really release things. You don't have to try to fix anybody. You don't need to try to overcompensate here. You need to go for what really truly makes you happy. But in your future position, your future outcome, we do have the Knight of Wands in reverse. And it could be, again, that you've been dealing with somebody who's really been in and out of your life. And now's the time to make sure that they stay out. And you focus on you. You focus on something bigger. You focus on calling in happiness and abundance. The Knight of Wands energy is also telling me that there's no need to be impulsive here. It's okay if things take a little bit of time to believe in the process. And again, healing is a process because I know you've been through something very difficult, whether that's a breakup, a separation, a loss of a loved one, a loss of a job. You know, I can see here, Taurus, things have not been easy, but you have this energy. The law of attraction is on your side here, okay? Spirit and your guides are on your side. There's a need for you to really, really build yourself up here, Taurus. There's a need for you to really work on that solar plexus, really come into your own power here, because you're going to be seeing things a lot clearly. And this sort of nightmarish landscape I'm getting from the Moon card, you know, whatever you've been going through, is you're going to see how the path is lit up for you. And it may require you releasing a fire sign energy, or somebody who's been really in and out of your life, or something that has brought you a lack of stability, because I can see here that, you know, that Spirit does want to bring you either into union or into union with somebody who brings you stability, or bring you into, you know, into like a job or a position where you feel comfortable and you feel at ease. So we get the Hanged Man. This is Pisces energy. For some of you, you may be dealing with the Pisces because we have double confirmation of the moon, or you might have Pisces in your chart, that things have been stuck, but you will be getting a brand new perspective on the situation. And we get the World. Now, for some of you, there may be unfinished business with this fire sign or in a particular situation, but Spirit is guiding you and helping you with this full moon to bring this to a close. Whether it's a difficult cycle, it doesn't necessarily mean that you're going to X this person out of your life, or there's no chance of reconciliation, or whatever it is if you're in a committed relationship, but it's about closing out a cycle where you weren't sure about things, where maybe you or somebody was operating under illusions. These illusions are being, you know, brought to your attention, and you're going to get some sort of communication here that's going to bring you healing. It could be a job offer, okay? It could be about your health, about your spirituality, or it could be a communication that's going to bring you out of the dark, that's going to give you and illuminate this situation. All right, and we get the Two of Earth, so the importance, it's going to help you make a decision, okay? It's going to make you a decision about what to do with this Knight of Wands energy, an energy that was in and out, an energy that wasn't bringing you stability, okay, Taurus? And it's going to help you move through this with ease and grace so that you can really open up to be your highest expression of yourself in 2021. And we get the High Priestess. Wow, some of you guys are either have Pisces in your chart or dealing with a Pisces, maybe a Cancer, but the High Priestess is telling me that there's a lot that's going on behind the scenes. There's a lot that you can't see, okay? There's a big reason here, Taurus, why maybe you weren't getting the stability, or, you know, the contract or the job, or you're going to see why certain things didn't work out for you the way that you wanted it to, because Spirit here does really have a plan for you, okay? And it may come as, you know, it may be very different than what you were envisioning here, okay? But it's definitely moving you out of confusion. Trust your intuition, okay? Trust your intuition here. Ooh, all right, so we get Starfish Spirit. Open to infinite possibility. Beautiful. So again, I feel like whatever cycle, whatever difficult cycle that you're closing out here, either with a person or in your life, in your career, in your spirituality, that you are going to, like Spirit saying, there's so much out there for you. You know, you may have had a little bit of tunnel vision because of this betrayal, because of this heartbreak, but you're going to see, oh, how different things can be for you, Taurus. All right, and we get the Wombat Spirit, be at home. Okay, this Cancerian energy, we started off 2020 with a Cancer full moon. We're ending it with a Cancer full moon. We're learning to be at home, to not look for home with you know, outside of ourselves, but find that home within ourselves. And that's really beautiful, and that's really helping you move through this. Gorgeous energy, gorgeous energy. Wow, lots of magic around you. 21, the World card. This is a brilliant success. This is a graduation. This is moving onward and upward. Okay, so really, this is something you should feel good about, because there's something that's been keeping you trapped. Again, Three of Swords. Some of you may have been suspecting something about, situation that you were in. You're going to find out that yes, that was true. But whatever it is that you find out, it's going to help you turn your back on whatever is destabilizing or pulling you out of balance. All right, beautiful. And we get blossoming. You are just getting started, so have patience with yourself and the process. Do not give up. Beautiful, because something beautiful is coming to fruition for you guys. Absolutely gorgeous. So, Taurus, I'm going to pull Romance Angels, so this will give you clarity and guidance regarding a romantic situation. But if you're not here for romance, these messages can apply to your individual situation, okay? So let's go ahead and see what comes through for Taurus. We get getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. Yeah, and I also feel like this really speaks to these illusions, the Moon card. What you didn't know, you're going to learn. It's going to be slow and steady, okay? But you're going to either be learning that, things aren't what they seem, or maybe you were even in worst case scenario thinking, all right? Beautiful. So again, it could be, there was a false start for some of you, or there was an ending that's bringing you a brand new beginning where you're going to really sort of get out there. All right, and we get pay attention to the red flags. Yeah, so the signs are cautioning you. So again, some of you guys might have a fire sign that's kind of pushing back in, somebody who's been really in and out of your life. If you recognize that this has been caused you a lot of heartbreak and sadness, it's been very disempowering for you, you're going to finally have the courage to move away from this energy, because you know what? You're at home within yourselves. You know what you need to do. You know you deserve the world. You deserve stability. Okay, so I hope you guys find clarity and guidance in these messages. I love you so much. Thank you for listening. I hope you have a beautiful day. Take care.